Came across a kind of an unusual deal for me. This is a dad and his daughter hiking, so I'd like them to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Savannah. My trail name's Five Leaf.
And I'm Roger, and my trail name's MacGyver. We started in Georgia on March 26th.
Awesome.
We did the approach trail. Today's day 37 for us.
Doing pretty well, getting close to 400.
Yeah, I graduated college in December of last year.
Awesome.
So that's why I'm here now.
Yeah.
Timed that.
Cool.
And then,
Yeah, and obviously I had to quit my professional job to come hiking, which wouldn't do it differently.
Yeah, very cool. So what do you think's after the trail, Five Leaf? Are you going to get in the real world or what?
yeah, I have to get a job.
Yeah.
I want to apply to PA school. I want to be a physician assistant, so
All right.
a lot more work. GRE, you
Yeah.
know, take another
Yeah.
class maybe.
Yeah. How about you, Dad?
I have no idea.
Okay. Are
Get
you
a job somewhere.
Are you retired, or are you going to continue
Oh,
work?
no,
or-
I'm not retired. I have to work.
Okay.
I live in Columbus or Pataskala, Ohio.
Yeah.
She lives in sort of
Pennsylvania.
Landenberg, Pennsylvania.
All right. Very cool.
Right now, so
Yeah. Well, all the best on your hike. This is great seeing a dad and a
Yeah.
daughter out here. This is
Yeah,
pretty
first
cool.
ones?
First ones, yeah. I just saw a mom and a daughter, but that was up in the Shenandoah.
Yeah.
They had jumped forward. They had gotten off the trail and leaped forward to Rockfish Gap.
yeah,
So
we're enjoying
pretty cool.
Yeah, well,
Cool.
Yeah.
Particularly when you have a day like
it.
today.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This
All
is
the
when you
best on
gotta
your hike. This is Roan High Knob Shelter. I took just a 0.1 off the trail, Blue Blaze, to get here. I wanted to come up here because this is the highest shelter on the entire trail. It's a little over 6,100 feet, so this is a new high for me. And they're doing a lot of work around here, and you can see that all these areas they're trying to revegetate. So no camping or gathering firewood or anything like that. But I bumped into a couple people who just left the shelter. It's got a door on it. It's got an upstairs as well. And it's pretty cool. Rugged weather up here when it's bad. But somebody's left a whole bunch of Stephen King and other novels here for the hikers to take advantage of. It's got windows as well. So, and when you see the mice lines like these everywhere that are made out of something to keep the mice from coming down, you know that there's plenty of mice inside here. It's their home, not ours. We're just passing through. So that's it. And here's a look at the trail this morning. I've been on this almost like a fire road ever since I left Carver's Gap, where I stealth camped last night. And did a little bit of a climb, but it was gentle. I saw a couple of section hikers early and just talked to them. And not even section hikers, they were day hikers. They had lots of questions about the trail and all that, and I was giving them all the gouge. So it was nice. And I told them, hey, get out here, do a little piece of this, do some backpacking, you know. Get used to life out in the woods. I think most people enjoy it. Then I saw one thru-hiker, and then I bumped into Five Leaf and MacGyver, dad and his daughter, and it brought me back to my 3-day backpacking trip and my daughter Nicole back on the 1st through 3rd of August of last year. And we had a great time, so it's wonderful to see them. What a dad-daughter bonding adventure. They'll be talking about this for decades. It's a beautiful day, but when I was at that shelter, I mean, the wind was kicking up a little bit, and the gut hook guide says it can be pretty wild weather up there. And I just looked up top, and the clouds were streaking across the sky when the wind was blowing. That was the latest I hiked yesterday, and I wanted to get up over those balds because there was no camping sites up there, and it's pretty exposed and all that. And so I was kind of racing near the end of the day to get to Carver's Gap, but I was bumping into a couple of thru-hikers, and it was kind of interesting. And then I saw the one guy up top with just a small bag, and he was heading north, and I'm thinking, I had this idea that I was out in the middle of nowhere, even though I knew there was a parking lot of Carver's Gap. But then I saw more people, and I knew I was close to relative civilization. So anyway, I'm pressing on today. I'm trying to get a good day in. I planned about 19, so that'll be a big one. Really depends on how the day goes. Like a birdhouse up there behind me on the tree. No holes to get in. This is the Cloudland Resort Hotel site. 19th century. Big hotel was up here. So there's bits and pieces of it that I think I'll walk by as I meander up the trail. See a little bit more of the Cloudland Hotel. But here's a little bit about it. Cloudland Hotel perched in the late 1800s, when fine ladies and gentlemen often escaped the city for summer. Built about 1884, three-story resort catered to both pleasure seekers and sufferers of hay fever. Straddled the North Carolina-Tennessee line, has straight down the floor of the dining room. This line showed where guests could legally drink alcoholic beverages and where they couldn't. Alright. Here's a picture of what it looked like back in the day. Boasted carpeted, well-furnished rooms with good spring beds, copper bathtubs, and steam heat. Here it is, top of Round Mountain, 6394 feet above sea level. Guess that's an advertisement for this place. After 20 years of serving guests, the hotel was shut down. About 1914 it was dismantled. Furniture scattered across Tennessee and North Carolina. Only the foundation remained. A rocky knob, and what a view up here. See for miles today. Pretty good climb getting up here, but it's all good. I want to show you a little bit of the greenness here that we got going all throughout. And pretty soon we're going to have lots more up top. And I think the green tunnel will be fully in effect, which is good for fair-skinned people like me. Thru-hiker, going NOBO.
Hi, I'm Anne Marie. My trail name is FedEx. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I started the trail on March the 10th. What brought me out here was really the generosity of my baby brother David and my son Adam, who financed my trip.
Cool, very good. What's after the hike there, FedEx?
I really have no idea what I'm going to do after this hike. I have everything in storage, and it's a new journey. So.
All right, okay. Well, thank you very much for joining the channel.
Hi. So yeah, I'm Hagrid, and been out here since March 7th. So I'm going extremely slowly. Things are good. I'm from Long Island. As you can see, the flies are buzzing around me because I smell horrible. I'm only out of town like 2 days, so that's a pretty bad sign. Yeah. But yeah, things are good. I don't know. Came out here for the same kinds of reasons as most people probably, you know.
Yeah.
Get into nature, which is not something I had really done much of before.
Is this your first big backpacking adventure?
This is.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, so.
And if you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Hagrid?
I'm 32 years old.
32, wow.
Yeah.
So what's after the trail?
That is a good question.
Are you going back to Long Island, or?
Yep. Figure I'm kind of on the trail to avoid figuring out what's after the trail.
Just one more shot of what we got for a view out there. It's quite nice. heading down the trail. Gonna be maybe doing another mile or two before finding a stealth camp spot and call it a day. I'm in Iron Mountain Gap right now.